Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So I guess you want to read more and enjoy your reading time, your me time. So I have some really personal, unique tips that are going to help you in achieving your goal, and you can thank me later for that. So without any further ado, let's get started. Tip number one that I have for you guys is one book at a time. So I do this mistake that I start a lot of books along with another book that I'm reading already, and then I just fumble between books and I'm not interested in reading anymore, which is the opposite of what we want. So pick up something that you're in the mood for and don't stop unless you really hate it. Tip number two, I always have a good night's sleep after reading. Fantasy is my go-to before bed. You should just try picking up a book instead of going over Instagram one more time before bed, and that is going to change your whole reading routine because you're going to enjoy reading so much and you're going to dream about the book you just read. That happened with me so many times. Tip 3, join reading sprints. This basically means that other people are reading at the same time that you are reading. They are reading their book and you are reading yours. These reading sprints really challenge you and you get interested in reading more and quicker than others. So it is a good healthy competition and it is a good way so that you can reach your reading goal in time. So if you don't want to join reading sprint, you can do it by yourself as well. You can choose a 30 or 60-minute time frame and you can put on a timer on your phone and then read for that amount of time, whichever book you want to pick up. Either you want to finish something. Anytime that I am doing reading sprints with others or by myself, I want to keep reading more because I get invested in that book after those 30 or 60 minutes. So that is really good for reading more. Let's move on to tip number 4. You need to realize that books go on sale all the time and you don't have to buy books just because they're on off, and especially if you're not gonna read them soon. I know it is super hard for book lovers to resist buying some books, but the reason for this tip is that along with feeling happy for getting more and collecting more books, I also tend to feel anxious about my ever increasing TBR pile. In place of that, when you realize that you have read all the books on your bookshelf, that will be such a great feeling. At least for me, I'm gonna feel so proud of myself and I'm gonna feel like more excited to get new books because I know I've already read the others. Sometimes this also happens online that I buy a book, I add it to my TBR pile, long forgotten, but the price on the site goes down and I am here thinking about, if I didn't need to read it at just that very moment, why did I get it on this huge price, or just for collecting purposes? So that really sucks. To avoid all those anxiety, all that guilty feeling and not being excited to read because you have so many of these options, it's too much. So this is my tip for you guys. Don't go about buying books if you're not gonna pick them up soon. This month I only bought one book that I had to read for the book club, but other than that I didn't buy any books, although I'm really wanting to get my hands on some books, but I will buy them when I will actually want to pick them up. So this was my final tip. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know this video could be a little harsh because if you want to read more, you have to make sacrifices, which are not basically sacrifices because reading is itself a reward. So if you're lucky enough to get all these books, all these special editions, and just read, count yourself lucky. I'm so grateful that I get to buy all these books, I get to read them and share my love of books with you guys. I hope this video was helpful. All right, I'll see you guys in my next video. Until then, goodbye.